Hello everyone, so I do have my gender care appointment video for Becoming Sam coming up really soon, but I need to talk about what's going on YouTube, like right here, right now. You've probably already seen like 1,000,001 videos about how YouTube is blocking LGBT plus creators on the restricted mode on YouTube. So the restricted mode is basically like for under 18-year-olds, it's just more children friendly, I guess. It's to block out explicit content and things that people who are under 18 should not be seeing. However, this change has affected a lot of LGBT creators and in ways that it doesn't entirely make sense, which is why I'm making a video about it too, because I've already watched a load of videos by loads of content creators that I watch, and even big people like Chase Ross, for example, and then I've seen a few videos by smaller people, and I'm one of those really small people that has been affected, and I find that just really proves the point that I don't even have a lot of subscribers, but I'm still being restricted by YouTube. When I was watching all these videos, I got curious to see kind of whether I was going to be affected by this change. So I went on my channel on the restricted section, it makes it sound like Harry Potter. I went on my channel on the restricted mode, and I found that all but one of my videos have been restricted. My videos are completely educational. I don't ever swear. I'm pretty sure I haven't even sweared on this channel before. I don't talk about anything particularly explicit. I mean, I intend on doing pack reviews and stuff in the future, which shouldn't count anyway, but I've never even done anything of that sort. I just have videos where I just try to educate people. You know, I started making YouTube videos on this YouTube channel because the way I'm transitioning, I couldn't find any information about it on the internet. There was very little information about people who are transitioning first privately, for example with gender care or a different private clinic, and then moving on to transitioning with the NHS, and I wanted to be a port of information for people who wanted to take a similar route. But most of my videos have been restricted. The only video that hasn't been restricted is my binder review, which is my most recent video, and thank goodness for that, because that's an important video. And I don't know what's different about that video in comparison to the other ones, to be honest. I mean, some of my videos that are blocked aren't even really trans related. Like, one of them is my intro to this channel, where I just talk about this channel and what I'm gonna do on it, and another video is the get to know me tag, because I wanted to make a video kind of answering a few questions about me before I delved into my deepest darkest secrets on this channel. So I didn't even really talk about being trans on those two videos. And then all of the rest of the videos, most of them are from my Becoming Sam series, in which I just talk about my transition with gender care, which, yeah, you have to be 18 to go with them anyway, but also the NHS, where you don't. So it's clearly something to do with the tags, and I don't know what I tagged differently in my binder review video than I did to the rest of the videos, and maybe I'll check before I upload this video and I'll write it in the description, but I just don't understand. I don't understand, because they are perfectly educational and they should not be wiped, and all of the other people who are being affected by this and all of their videos are also perfectly educational. Even things like Packers are perfectly educational. Chase Ross made a good point that, you know, sometimes he reviews sex toys and maybe those aren't appropriate, but his Packer reviews, I mean, people can pack at any age. Technically you're meant to be 18 to buy them, but they alleviate dysphoria in an incredible way, and it's not something that should be blocked away from knowledge. I think if anything, the LGBT plus community needs more exposure and not to be blocked away, especially from children who are trying to figure things out. I think most of us can agree in saying, and probably even you watching this right now, that when we're struggling, and we were struggling with our thoughts and understanding how we're feeling and what it is and what we are, then you turn to the internet, and you often turn to YouTube because people are speaking in words, and it's easier than reading just paragraphs and paragraphs. And it's nice to hear people's stories, and it's nice to have things just explained. So it's awful that this is just being kind of like taken away. I don't know, I hope that YouTube sees how big of a problem there is. I mean, they've addressed it already. If I can find that, I will also link it in the description, but they still don't seem to get it. So hopefully changes will happen now that it's obviously such a big scandal here, because it is a big scandal, and it should be a big scandal because it's wrong and inappropriate and not fair. But I guess we'll see. Sorry about the constant change of lighting, by the way. You know how it is living in London. 1 second there's sun and another second there isn't. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a nice little like, that way more people will be able to see it and we can spread this message more. Shoot me a little comment if you have any input, or if you're also a small creator or someone that's been affected by this, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.